To understand the modern American landscape, you have to look at the state that anchors the entire Southeast. Georgia isn't just a place of peaches and Southern charm. It is a 150,000 square kilometer engine of global trade and tectonic shifts in population. But before we look at the billions of dollars flowing through its ports, we have to understand the literal foundation it's built on. Let's start with the sheer scale of the land itself. Georgia, the Empire State of the South, a comprehensive guide to its geography, economy, and culture. Georgia is a land of profound contrasts and undeniable charm. As one of the original 13 colonies, it serves as the historic and economic anchor of the American Southeast. From the rhythmic pulses of Atlanta's metropolitan streets to the moss-draped silence of Savannah squares, Georgia represents the evolving New South. Geography and land area, from mountains to marsh. Georgia is the largest state east of the Mississippi River by land area. It covers approximately 153,910 square kilometers, 59,425 square miles. The state is divided into 5 distinct geographic regions. 1. The Blue Ridge Mountains, Georgia's Emerald Crown. Located in the northeast corner, the Blue Ridge Mountains are the state's highest and most breathtaking peaks. This region is home to Brasstown Bald, which reaches an elevation of 1,458 meters. It is a land of cascading waterfalls, lush hardwood forests, and the starting point of the world-famous Appalachian Trail. The cool, misty climate makes it a sanctuary for outdoor enthusiasts who flock here for hiking and trout fishing. With its iconic blue-tinted haze and rugged terrain, the Blue Ridge provides the dramatic backdrop that defines Georgia's mountainous identity. 2. The Ridge and Valley, a tapestry of earth and history. Nestled between the mountains and the plateau, the Ridge and Valley region is a stunning geometric landscape of long, parallel ridges separated by fertile, sweeping valleys. This area is historically significant as a corridor for trade and travel. Its rich, limestone-based soil supports lush pastures and diverse agriculture, while the ridges offer panoramic views of the carpet capital of the world, Dalton. It is a unique blend of industrial strength and pastoral beauty, where rocky outcrops overlook peaceful farmland, telling a story of geological patience and human perseverance. 3. The Appalachian Plateau, the Lookout Mountain Corner. The Appalachian Plateau is Georgia's smallest and most northwestern geographic region, but it packs a massive visual punch. Often called the Tag Corner, where Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia meet, it is characterized by high, flat-topped mountains like Lookout Mountain and Sand Mountain. Visitors are drawn to the deep canyons of Cloudland Canyon State Park, where sandstone cliffs drop sharply into 1,000-foot gorges. Despite its limited size, this region offers some of the most spectacular edge-of-the-world vistas in the entire southern United States, making it a high-altitude hidden gem. 4. The Piedmont, the heartbeat of the South. The Piedmont is the most populous region, serving as the cultural and economic engine of Georgia. Its name literally means foot of the mountains, consisting of rolling red clay hills that stretch across the center of the state. This region is home to the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, world-class universities, and iconic landmarks like Stone Mountain. Once the center of Georgia's Cotton Belt, the Piedmont has transformed into a global hub for tech, film, and finance. It is where Southern tradition meets modern innovation, pulsing with the energy of over 6 million residents. 5. The Coastal Plain, the soul of the Deep South. Covering the southern 60% of the state, the Coastal Plain is a vast, low-lying expanse of sandy soil and gentle rivers. This region is Georgia's agricultural powerhouse, famous for its Vidalia onions, peanuts, and pecan groves. To the east, it meets the Atlantic Ocean with a coastline of golden isles and the mysterious prehistoric waters of the Okefenokee Swamp. With its moss-draped live oaks, historic savanna squares, and slow-moving tides, the coastal plain embodies the romantic, sun-drenched spirit of the classic American South. Georgia's demographics, a dynamic melting pot. Georgia is the heartbeat of the American South, boasting a booming population of over 11 million residents. As one of the fastest-growing states in the U.S., it is defined by its remarkable diversity and youthful energy. The Atlanta metropolitan area serves as a massive magnet, housing over 60% of the state's people. Georgia proudly holds one of the nation's largest African-American populations and is seeing rapid growth within Hispanic and Asian communities. This cultural mosaic fuels a vibrant arts scene and a world-class culinary landscape, making the Peach State a true crossroads of global heritage and Southern tradition. The Atlanta Hub, the pulsing core. Atlanta is the undisputed engine of the Southeast. Housing over 6 million people, the metro area is a sprawling forest of glass skyscrapers and historic neighborhoods. As a global center for air travel and Fortune 500 headquarters, it acts as a magnet for ambition, driving Georgia's modern identity forward. Diversity, a rich cultural mosaic. Georgia is a vibrant melting pot where Southern roots meet global heritage. Boasting one of the nation's largest African-American populations and rapidly expanding Hispanic and Asian communities, the state's demographic tapestry fuels its world-renowned music, culinary innovation, and a progressive multicultural spirit that defines the New South. Urbanization, from fields to skylines. While once a purely agrarian society, Georgia has undergone a massive urban transformation. The shift from rural farmsteads to high-density tech corridors has reshaped the landscape. Today, bustling urban centers like Savannah, Augusta, and Alpharetta complement Atlanta, creating a state defined by rapid growth and sophisticated city living. Georgia's economy, the Empire State of the South. Georgia stands as a premier economic juggernaut, consistently ranked as one of the best states for business in the U.S. Its $800 billion-plus GSP is driven by a powerhouse logistics network, featuring the world's busiest airport in Atlanta and the rapidly expanding Port of Savannah. The state is a global leader in fintech, aerospace, and agriculture, while its generous tax incentives have earned it the title Hollywood of the South for film production. With a pro-business climate and a diverse workforce, Georgia seamlessly blends traditional manufacturing with cutting-edge innovation in electric vehicles and sustainable energy. Key industries. Agriculture, the global harvest. Georgia is a national leader in agriculture, ranking first in the production of broilers, peanuts, and pecans. From the famous Vidalia onions to massive timber exports, the state's nearly 10 million acres of farmland generate an annual economic impact of over $100 billion, feeding both the nation and the world. Logistics, the world's gateway. With Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport and the Port of Savannah, Georgia is a global logistics juggernaut. The state moves over $900 billion in cargo annually. Its unparalleled intermodal network of rail, highways, and deep-water ports ensures that goods reach 80% of the U.S. market in 2 days. Hollywood of the South, cinematic capital. Georgia is a global film production capital, home to massive studio complexes like Trilith and Shadowbox. Lured by generous tax incentives and diverse locations, blockbuster franchises and streaming giants contribute billions to the local economy, supporting nearly 80,000 jobs and a sophisticated ecosystem of world-class creative talent. Fortune 500 giants, corporate power. Georgia serves as a global headquarters for industry titans. Iconic brands like Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, UPS, and the Home Depot call the state home. This dense concentration of corporate leadership provides a stable economic foundation, driving innovation in fintech, retail, and global transportation from the heart of Atlanta. The Coca-Cola Company, a global refreshment icon, founded in 1886 by Dr. John Pemberton in downtown Atlanta, the Coca-Cola Company has evolved from a single soda fountain drink into the world's most recognized beverage brand. Headquartered at One Coca-Cola Plaza, the company manages a massive portfolio of over 200 brands sold in more than 200 countries. Coca-Cola's presence is central to Georgia's identity. The Georgia green glass of its iconic contour bottle was even named in honor of the state. With billions of servings enjoyed daily, the company remains a cornerstone of Atlanta's economy, driving global marketing innovation and large-scale sustainability initiatives from its historic home. Delta Airlines, connecting Georgia to the world. Delta Airlines is a global aviation leader that transformed Atlanta into the world's premier transit hub. Headquartered near Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, Delta operates the largest single airline hub on the planet, facilitating nearly 1,000 daily departures from Georgia alone. With a workforce of over 100,000 Delta people, the airline connects 6 continents and 300-plus destinations. As a founding member of the SkyTeam Alliance, Delta's economic impact on Georgia is immeasurable, serving as the state's primary gateway for international trade and tourism, while consistently ranking as one of the world's most awarded and profitable airlines. UPS, the engine of global logistics. United Parcel Service, or UPS, moved its corporate headquarters to Sandy Springs, Georgia in 1991, cementing the state's status as a global logistics capital. What began as a small messenger service has grown into a multi-billion-dollar giant with nearly 500,000 employees. UPS utilizes Georgia's sophisticated infrastructure to manage an integrated network of ground and air transport that reaches every corner of the globe. By processing millions of packages daily and investing heavily in smart logistics and electric vehicle fleets, UPS ensures that Georgia remains the central nervous system for modern e-commerce and international supply chain management. The Home Depot, revolutionizing retail. The Home Depot, the world's largest home improvement retailer, was founded in Atlanta in 1978 with a vision to create one-stop shopping for the do-it-yourself enthusiast. Today, from its headquarters in Cobb County, it oversees more than 2,300 stores across North America. The company is a massive contributor to Georgia's GDP, employing tens of thousands of local residents and driving innovation in retail technology and supply chain efficiency. By bridging the gap between professional contractors and homeowners, the Home Depot has not only reshaped the American retail landscape, but also established itself as a philanthropic leader within the Georgia community.
Business and innovation. Georgia's future-forward economy. Georgia is not just a hub for traditional industry, it is a premier destination for global innovation. Consistently ranked as a top state for business, Georgia fosters a dynamic ecosystem where Fortune 500 giants collaborate with disruptive startups. The state's innovation crescent serves as a magnet for life sciences and biotechnology, while Atlanta has emerged as a global fintech capital, processing over 70% of all U.S. credit card and debit transactions. With world-class research institutions like Georgia Tech and a surging investment in electric vehicle (EV) manufacturing, Georgia is strategically positioning itself as a leader in the sustainable and digital economy of the 21st century. FinTech Alley, the global epicenter of payments. Often referred to as Transaction Alley, Georgia is the silent engine behind the world's financial infrastructure. Approximately 70% of all U.S. credit card and debit transactions pass through companies based in the state. Home to over 200 financial technology firms, including giants like Global Payments, NCR Voyex, and Fiserv, the region generates over $72 billion in annual revenue. This concentration of expertise has made Atlanta a global fintech capital, where innovation in blockchain, digital wallets, and cybersecurity thrives, supported by a dedicated talent pipeline from the University System of Georgia. Energy, a national leader in clean power. Georgia has positioned itself at the forefront of the American energy transition through a sophisticated, diverse power grid. It is home to Plant Vogtle, the nation's largest nuclear power plant and the first to bring new reactors online in decades. This facility provides a massive source of carbon-free, always-on electricity for millions of homes. Complementing its nuclear strength, Georgia is one of the top states for solar energy capacity and is rapidly becoming a hub for the electric vehicle supply chain, hosting multi-billion-dollar battery and vehicle manufacturing facilities that define the future of sustainable transportation. Must-visit tourist destinations. Whether you are a history buff or a nature lover, Georgia offers diverse experiences. The historic coast. Savannah, the Belle of the South. Established in 1733, Savannah is Georgia's oldest city and one of the most beautiful urban landscapes in America. Renowned for its unique Oglethorpe plan, the city features 22 public squares filled with moss-draped live oaks and cobblestone streets. Visitors are drawn to the Historic District, a National Historic Landmark, boasting stunning antebellum architecture and the iconic Forsyth Park Fountain. Beyond its ghost stories and civil rights history, Savannah is a modern cultural hub, home to a world-class art scene and a bustling riverfront. It is a city where time seems to slow down, offering a perfect blend of old-world elegance and southern hospitality. The Golden Isles, Georgia's Atlantic paradise. The Golden Isles comprise 4 barrier islands: St. Simons, Sea Island, Jekyll Island, and Little St. Simons, along with the historic mainland port of Brunswick. Named for the golden hue of their vast salt marshes at sunset, these islands offer a diverse escape ranging from the 5-star luxury of the cloister to the rugged, untouched beauty of Driftwood Beach. Rich in history, the area features the 19th-century St. Simon's Lighthouse and the ruins of Fort Frederica. Whether you are golfing on world-class courses, spotting sea turtles at the Georgia Sea Turtle Center, or kayaking through serene inlets, the Golden Isles represent the pinnacle of coastal relaxation and natural wonder. The urban experience. The Georgia Aquarium, an ocean in the city. Located in the heart of downtown Atlanta, the Georgia Aquarium is one of the largest and most advanced marine exhibits in the world. It is home to hundreds of species and thousands of animals, residing in more than 11 million gallons of water. The star attraction is the Ocean Voyager exhibit, where massive whale sharks, the largest fish in the sea, glide alongside manta rays. Through its world-class research and conservation programs, the aquarium offers an immersive educational experience, allowing visitors to walk through acrylic tunnels surrounded by predators of the deep, colorful coral reefs, and playful beluga whales. The World of Coca-Cola, a tribute to a global icon.
The World of Coca-Cola is a high-tech museum dedicated to the history and culture of the world's most famous beverage. Situated at Pemberton Place, the attraction allows visitors to get closer than ever to the vault of the secret formula, where the legendary recipe is guarded. Guests can explore vintage advertising, witness the bottling process, and meet the iconic Coca-Cola polar bear. The highlight for many is the Taste It Gallery, where you can sample over 100 different beverages from around the globe, experiencing the diverse flavors that have made Coca-Cola a universal symbol of refreshment. Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park, the cradle of civil rights. This sacred landmark preserves the legacy of America's most prominent civil rights leader. The park encompasses several significant sites, including Dr. King's childhood home, the Ebenezer Baptist Church where he preached, and his final resting place at the King Center. Visitors can walk the same streets where the movement for equality was born and nurtured. The International Civil Rights Walk of Fame and the Behold Monument provide a somber yet inspiring look at the struggle for human rights. It stands as a global destination for those seeking to understand the courage and philosophy of nonviolence that changed the course of history.
Stone Mountain Park, Georgia's most visited attraction. Centering on the largest exposed mass of granite in the world, Stone Mountain Park offers a unique blend of natural beauty and family-oriented entertainment. The mountain's summit, reached by hiking or a high-speed Swiss cable car, provides breathtaking panoramic views of the Atlanta skyline and the Appalachian Mountains. Beyond the massive relief carving on its face, the park features over 3,200 acres of lakes and woodlands. It is famous for its nightly laser light shows, scenic railroad, and extensive hiking trails, making it a premier destination for both outdoor adventure and historical exploration in the Piedmont region. Tallulah Gorge, the Grand Canyon of the East. Tallulah Gorge State Park is one of the most spectacular natural canyons in the eastern United States. Carved by the Tallulah River, the gorge is 2 miles long and nearly 1,000 feet deep. A series of 6 waterfalls, known as the Tallulah Falls, creates a dramatic landscape that has captivated travelers for centuries. Brave visitors can traverse a swaying suspension bridge hanging 80 feet above the rocky floor, offering heart-pounding views of the rushing water below. With its rugged hiking trails and ancient geological formations, the gorge remains a testament to the raw, untamed power of Georgia's mountain wilderness.
Culture, sports, and lifestyle. Georgia's culture is a soulful blend of Southern tradition and urban innovation. From the birthplace of civil rights to the global influence of Atlanta's music scene, the state is a creative powerhouse. Whether cheering for the Braves or enjoying world-class cuisine, Georgia offers a vibrant, high-energy lifestyle. Music, the soul of the South. Georgia is a global musical powerhouse, serving as the birthplace of legends across every genre. From the high priest of soul, Ray Charles, to the rock innovations of REM and the B-52s in Athens, the state's sonic influence is undeniable. In recent decades, Atlanta has emerged as the undisputed capital of modern hip-hop and trap, launching the careers of icons like Outkast and Ludacris. Whether it's the classical elegance of the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra or the nightly live performances at historic venues like the Fox Theater, Georgia's music scene remains a vibrant, evolving heartbeat of American culture. Sports, a passionate legacy. Sports are a way of life in Georgia, characterized by fierce loyalty and world-class venues. The Atlanta Braves, MLB, carry a storied championship history, while the Atlanta Falcons, NFL, and Atlanta United, FC, MLS, command massive followings at the state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium. College football is equally dominant, with the University of Georgia Bulldogs representing a powerhouse tradition in the SEC. Beyond the stadiums, Georgia hosts the prestigious Masters Tournament in Augusta, the most famous event in professional golf. From high school Friday night lights to international championships, the state's sporting spirit is relentless and deeply ingrained. Cuisine, a taste of Southern hospitality. Georgia's culinary landscape is a delicious blend of traditional soul food and modern farm-to-table innovation. While the state is world famous for its peaches, pecans, and Vidalia onions, its food culture runs much deeper. Coastal regions offer the Low Country boil, a savory mix of fresh shrimp and corn, while the heart of the state is a haven for slow-smoked barbecue. In Atlanta, a burgeoning international food scene brings global flavors to Buford Highway. From a simple plate of fried chicken and collard greens to award-winning fine dining, Georgia's cuisine is defined by its richness, history, and unmistakable hospitality. Conclusion: the Empire State of the South. Georgia stands as a testament to the power of transformation, seamlessly blending its deep historical roots with a bold, forward-thinking vision. From the rugged peaks of the Blue Ridge Mountains to the high-tech corridors of Transaction Alley, the state has established itself as the undisputed economic and cultural anchor of the American Southeast. Its world-class infrastructure, thriving film industry, and rich tapestry of diverse communities make it more than just a place on a map. It is a global destination for innovation and opportunity. Whether defined by its soulful music, legendary sports, or unparalleled hospitality, Georgia remains a vibrant empire state that continues to shape the future of the United States. I'm ending this post with Georgia, USA. See you again with another state.